What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is John. Here we do a lot of fitness stuff, a little bit of one-wheel stuff, and mostly some home gym style stuff. But today we're talking about one-wheel accessories, specifically how to install the Float Life Sidekicks on your Onewheel Pint. So let's get into it. Ugh. So I bought this little guy not too long ago, and when I first got it, I bought the fender and the float plate down here to protect it. So what I didn't know is that these guys have a tendency to kind of topple over when you try to bail or when you try to jump off. I thought because the tire and the center mass was so heavy that it would stay kind of like this even when you jump off, but I was wrong. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna apply a safety coating here that is provided by Float Supply. Now, Float Supply provides a whole bunch of aftermarket things for your one wheel and your Onewheel Pint. If you're interested in any of those things, I'll make sure to leave their link down in the description, so check that out. Today, we're gonna be adding on these guys. You see those? Yeah. So they come in two pieces, right? And they link up kind of like that there, so that they cover your entire Onewheel Pint side. I went with the black camo on mine. I don't know why, this was just the color that kind of spoke to me. They've got like 20 different colors that you can choose from. I also got these because they're reflective, and I don't know if you saw my last video, I'll link it right here. I ride pretty early in the morning because it gets so hot here, and it'd be nice if I knew that cars could see me even better. Like, the taillights are great, but you know, a little bit of reflection goes a long way. First things first today, we gotta clean off the sides. They recommend doing this by using rubbing alcohol. They send you a couple of little alcohol wipes, but because my wife is into crafting, I've got her really high-tech spray bottle. So we're gonna use this guy, we're gonna use some wipes and things, we're gonna wipe this guy down, and then we're gonna talk out what I think is the best way to apply these sidekicks. Now I'm just gonna make sure that I have the right sides ready. So if you notice here, this guy has a big hole in it right there for the power button or the charger, right? But this guy has no holes. So I'm gonna make sure I got the right couple. I'm gonna line them up, see what it looks like, make sure I understand how it fits, and then we're gonna go ahead and apply these bad boys. So I learned a little something from this first set. They're very sticky. Now I know that sounds silly, but I thought that I'd be able to lay them down and kind of center them up here a little bit and then kind of work my way out. But as soon as these things made contact with the side rail, they were there. So as you're laying these things down, make sure that you know where you're going. It might even be a good idea if you could somehow mark the way that these two pieces interact, right? Because they're kind of linked like so. If you could figure out exactly where these need to be so that when they lay flush, they're nice and even. Now, I gotta say, I kind of lucked out because it looks like they went up the same way on either side, but there's not really anywhere that's not protected. I've got a really small gap right in between here, but you know, from a distance, you're not gonna be able to see that. All right, let's flip this bad boy over. This side's gonna be a little bit trickier because we've got the power button on this side and we've got the charging port on this side. So when we lay these guys down, right, we've gotta make sure that those circles line up over those buttons and we don't get them like all misaligned or something weird like that, because if you can't get the charger into here, you can't charge your one wheel and you can't go ride, right? Oh, we gotta clean it. Don't forget to clean it, John. Getting all kinds of dust and dirt off of this guy I didn't even know was on here. All right, so we got this side all cleaned off with the alcohol, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the charging one first because this is so much more important to make sure that the whole charger can fit through this tiny little hole here. So I wanna make sure this is perfect, and then if this one isn't exactly perfect, but as long as I can still hit the button, that's gonna be more important. Ideally, we want them both to be perfect, but if I had to choose, charger wins it. Oh yeah. And then now you can see here that I didn't get it perfectly lined up on this circle, but it is lined up on this side, so I can still get my finger in there and hit that power button. But what was more important, like I said, was making sure that this charging port was perfectly lined up, and that looks to be pretty good there. The middle mend looks better than the other side, so side number 2 came out better than side number 1. Let's go ahead and peel this plastic off. Alright guys, so that's it. That's how you put your Sidekicks on your Onewheel Pint. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button over there. And as always, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. How do I reach the lens? Later. Do it. Go, Hack, go. Ugh.